Hello, this video brought to you by Sankran. Visualforce Beyond Basic Series 8 Alternatives to Multi-Page Design. What is multi-page design? Visualforce is basically designed around this architecture. It's nothing but for building an app, you need to have a set of pages linked between each other, which will use different components and controller or extensions in very effective way. That means more reusable way. You need small testable reusable components along with controller or extension, and then you will use those components inside the pages, and you will have set of pages for an app. This is the basic architecture. The problem with design is I have seen in my personal experience there used to be like a small app which will have like 10 15 class pages, which is okay. Each have like 10 lines, 15 lines. It's okay when you start the project, when you start this Salesforce implementation, and it could go well for a few years, but after a few years you'll end up having so many pages, and it's a big overhead to maintain those many pages. So what I would suggest, and a good practice, is to limit number of pages. And obviously, you need to have so many different usable, reusable components, no question about that. And reusable objects, I mean the Apex class, no question about that. But with pages, since you can't, you could reuse that as well using include, and you can use reuse, but it won't be much usage. So what I would suggest is having a different sections like a sub pages within a master page would be a ideal solution. I have used this technique in so many projects, which went very well, and it it solves most of the problems we have normally in maintenance after a few years. Still after a few years, the product is going good, and the maintenance is very less, and it's very less headache for the maintaining people. The main reason is Visualforce doesn't have any app-specific namespace or a folder structure. That's the main root cause of this problem. If they have a proper way to isolate pages for different apps, that should work well in terms of maintenance. But unfortunately, they don't have. That's why we need to have a proper workaround solution like this. Let's see how it's implemented. You have a class, and you need to have a property page name where you will maintain the page names, and basically just for illustration, I've kept each page with proper number, page 1, page 2, but you could have a different name for different pages. And what happens is in the page, I have a different sections for each page, page section 1, page 2, page 3, page 4. Here again, in real world scenario, you could have a different contents for different pages in the output panel. And for example, I had two buttons, next, previous, which simply navigates between the pages in the sequence order. Just for just illustration, but you could really compact so many different pages inside a master page like this, which will avoid overhead in maintaining different pages. And let's see the output. You could see this page section and the two buttons. When I navigate, see, it's displaying the content of page 2, page 3, and yeah, I could do like this and have the same functionality without redirecting to a whole new page, and just playing around inside this component, inside this area itself, by just replacing the contents between different pages. Don't forget to like this video and provide your comments or feedbacks below. If you like this video and want to share with friends, please share them, and if you want to notify about my future videos, please subscribe below. Thank you.